At this time, we're going to hear from the oldest social justice organization, the NAACP. And they got two veterans over there. Let's give them a hand.
I probably don't need this either. I'll put this down. Otherwise, I'll really be loud. I usually talk about voting. That's my area that I focus on every year. But before I do that, let me just leave you with something. I spent my entire life working what really is the largest socialist organization in the United States today. I got fed, I got clothes, I got sheltered, I got someone to come over and tell me when I was doing right and doing wrong, even if I didn't want that. I got health care. And guys, I'm 66 years old, I'm still getting health care. For those who don't know what that organization is, that's the U.S. Army. Now, when I give this argument to people, I always get in return, oh yeah, you deserve it. I appreciate that. But don't all Americans deserve health care?
Yes.
I don't understand. How did you decide, since when did health care become something for the elite only? It's not. We're a rich country. I go overseas quite a bit. You can see from my name, I'm Greek. I go over there when I can to get a break from us here. And I'm here to tell you that in poorer countries, they're providing health care for everybody. Is it the 100%? That's what I hear from people here. Oh, you're not going to be great like it is here. Well, the great that we have here is not available to everybody.
That's right.
So, I spent my whole life in the Army, and I know a lot of people probably look at me, especially I'm with the NAACP here for a few years now, a lifetime member. People look at me and say, what is this old white guy doing up here? I get that a lot. It's okay. It's a reasonable question. I tell you what, I've been blessed my entire life to serve with some of the best people in this country has to offer. Men and women, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, from all parts of the world who come to this country and become citizens and serve their country to show what a good citizen they have become. And nothing makes me more upset than to know that some young man or woman who did his best for me when we were overseas in combat comes back here and gets treated like a second-class citizen. Does it happen to everybody? No. Is everybody bad? No. But there are too many of them. And that's got to change. Folks, there's only one way all this is going to change. We're sitting here talking about the criminal justice. We're here talking about health care. We're talking about education. We didn't talk about education, but we need to talk about education. None of that's going to change without political leaders chosen by us to execute these things. In this country, it's the only way that's going to change. And it's not going to change till we get everybody out of their houses and going to vote. And we cannot let the people in power dissuade us. So if your grandmother or if your mother is somewhere in a retirement home and can't move, you need to go find out how we can get her registered and so get her an absentee ballot so she can vote. If you people got mad at me last time I said this, I'm going to say it again. If you got children who are over the age of 18 and they're not registered to vote, you got some more growing up to do for your children. You got to get them, I got out to book my kids, hey, go register. And then I made sure they went and voted. You need to go to your neighbors. Everybody. We need to get out and get everybody to vote. I want to talk about one more thing before I go. Classes in America. We spend a lot of time talking about all the rich. We spend some time talking about the poor. We don't do enough for the poor, but we talk about them. I tell you what I haven't heard anybody talk about in a long time. That's the middle class. That's the people that made this country great. Those are the people that get a job, raise kids, buy a home, so when they're old, they got some money to live off of, We don't talk about these people anymore. When I go out and I meet politicians, I meet a lot of politicians, all the election affairs we do, everybody talks about low income. Everybody's content to keep people at low income. Do we want to remain at low income? Is that our goal?
No.
Is that where we want to see our children live 30 years from now, in a low income project? Or do we want them to buy a house? Do you know that in Wilmington we are building homes now that are going to be rentals from the beginning? That means the wealth is not going to be shared by the guy who's moving to that home, but by some corporate guy.
Townhomes is that, not even homes.
You've got to vote for the people who are going to be looking out for all the classes. You don't have to worry about the rich. They're getting looked after. Someone will take care of them. So don't worry about those guys so much. But it's a whole part of the country that no one's looking at. Because one day, if we're not careful, we're going to wake up, there's going to be some really rich people, and the rest of us are going to be poor, doing whatever we're told to do. So please, I ask you as I'm leaving, get out to vote, get your people to vote. If you need some help, you're welcome to call me. Come see me after we finish the day. I'll give you a point of contact. We'll do what we can to help you. Thank you very much.